Signs of Down syndrome. What is Down syndrome? Down syndrome is a genetic disorder caused by an extra copy of chromosome 21, resulting in 47 chromosomes instead of the usual 46. This extra genetic material affects physical development and causes intellectual delays, which can range from mild to moderate. What are the signs of Down syndrome? Down syndrome symptoms vary by individual, but typically include facial features. Babies with Down syndrome may have some or all of these features. Nose. The bridge of their nose may be somewhat flatter than usual. Children with Down syndrome often have a flattened nasal bridge. Eyes. Upward slanting eyes, often with a skin fold that comes out from the upper eyelid and covers the inner corner of the eye. The tiny light spots on a baby's iris are most commonly Brushfield spots. These are small, white, grey, or yellow spots on the surface of the iris, caused by an accumulation of connective tissue. Mouth. A baby with Down syndrome may have a small mouth, which means the roof of the mouth will be shallow. Babies with Down syndrome typically have normally sized tongues, but experience relative macroglossia, where the tongue appears large relative to a smaller oral cavity and lower muscle tone, hypotonia. Protrusion occurs because the mouth, specifically the maxilla, is smaller and cannot comfortably accommodate the tongue, not because the tongue itself is overgrown. Ears. Ears may be small, low-set, or have small skin folds at the inner corners, often accompanied by a small nose or unique facial features. Narrow ear canals, stenosis. Approximately 40% to 50% of children with Down syndrome have very narrow ear canals, which makes visualizing the eardrum difficult and traps earwax, leading to blockage. Muscular and skeletal system. Low muscle tone. Hypotonia, low muscle tone, is a common characteristic of Down syndrome, causing muscles to feel relaxed or floppy, and contributing to developmental delays and feeding challenges. Babies often feel floppy when held, a condition sometimes described as a rag doll effect due to reduced tension in muscles. Low muscle tone will affect the development of skills like rolling over, crawling, standing and walking. Low muscle tone around the mouth affects nursing or bottle feeding, making it hard to create a strong seal, latch, for sucking. Hands. Common characteristics include smaller hands and shorter fingers, with a single transverse palmar crease, one crease across the palm, known as simian crease. The fifth finger, pinky, may also be small, curved, or point inward toward the thumb, and there may be increased flexibility in the joints. Feet. While usually appearing normal, a common feature is a wide gap between the first and second toes, sometimes referred to as a sandal gap. Stature. Individuals with Down syndrome, trisomy 21, frequently experience shorter than average height, with final adult heights often around 5 feet 2 inches 154 centimeters for men, and 4 feet 8 inches 142 centimeters for women. This short stature is characterized by a slower growth rate, particularly during infancy and adolescence. Intellectual disability. Intellectual disability in children with Down syndrome varies, typically ranging from mild to moderate, with severe cases being rare. While developmental milestones, including speech and walking, are generally delayed, these children continue to learn throughout their lives.